Hi guys, I'm running an ultra tomorrow. It's the 50k Ultra X England 50 in the Peak District. So I'm just doing a bit of bag packing. The kit list for this race is slightly different to usual. So map and compass, not going to need it. Don't need any of that. It's a fully flagged course. And things like a base layer. No spare base layer. I'm not going to chuck that one over there actually because I'm going to pack that anyway. I wouldn't run without a spare base layer. But because the kit list is a little bit different, oh yeah, I need to take sunblock. Don't think I'm going to be needing that. Forecast isn't amazing, but yeah, because the kit list is a little bit different, I've decided that for this race I'm going to try 3 new things. I know they say not to try new things before race day, but it's only 50k, 32 miles. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could go wrong? So my first new thing, I won these Dex Shell waterproof socks in an Instagram competition. So I've been sent these, but I've never worn them. So I'm going to put a thin in gingy on, then these Dex Shell socks, and then my Lone Peak Ultras. I've not really run more than about 15 miles in these shoes, but I think they're going to be super comfortable. So we're going to go for that. That's the first new thing. Second new thing, zinc oxide sports tape. So I often chafe just under my sports bra here and occasionally where my bag sits against my collarbone. So I'm just going to tape myself up and see how that goes. Never tried that at all. Normally just pop a little bit of Vaseline there, but it's often not enough. So fingers crossed, that's going to be my new solution. I'm excited about that one. And the other one is some slightly suspect white powder in packages. This is Tailwind. So I've never tried it. My friend Eleanor really loves it. So she's given me berry and lemon to try. So I'm going to take those along. Usually I just take some hydration tabs, or these chewable ones that are actually they're my favourite. But yeah, we're going to try some Tailwind instead tomorrow. So let's see how it goes. I will get my kit check finished and then, yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning in the Peak District. Good morning. Here we are in Edale in the High Peak in the Peak District. It's the UK's oldest and first national park and I'm super excited about it. I didn't opt for race parking. I parked in the Edale car park. It's £7 for 24 hours, which isn't too bad. I think official race parking was about £15. So I parked here and I will just walk up and go get registered for this race. I think this has got to be one of the best fences I've ever seen. So it tracks the ridgeline. And then look at these little mountain bikers. You see those? How cool is that? Right, I need to stop appreciating things and go get registered. Rather hopefully, I've got sunglasses on my head, it's just started to rain. And the tops are looking a little imposing because of the low cloud level. I don't want to be wandering in Clag all day. I want to be running along ridge lines. This race takes in Great Ridge. So the Great Ridge is one of the UK's most famous and well-traversed ridge lines. So really hope the weather clears before then and we can see the views because they're meant to be amazing.
First name.
Hi.
Hello, morning.
How are you feeling?
I've got sunglasses on and it's raining, so I'm like,
It's going to be nice today.
And I am 379, please.
What's your name?
Nicola Forward.
So we've got a.
You're right, it
you are-
is.
Yeah, that's where all your photos will
379.
be.
Well, the rain has stopped. I'm going to keep my sunglasses on my head. The sun did come out for like 3 seconds. It's actually not that cold, so I'm hoping it stays like this. Slight breeze. But actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see behind me. The tops have cleared a bit, so hopefully, yeah, fingers crossed it stays like this. So I'm number 379. I'm just going to bag drop and the race starts in half an hour. I'm excited. I think there's about 350 of us doing it. So actually, I think it'd be the biggest ultra I've done. I'm used to doing smaller local events, and there's some people here that have travelled a long way for this. Everyone's just starting to collect at the start line now. Can't really film too much here because there's really live music. Don't know if I'm allowed to include stuff like this, but nearly race time. Race briefing finished. 7 minutes till the start. Look at these peaks.
First of all, GPX files. Everyone.
Let's go and run up some hills.
Now, and she'll have the final
1 minute to go.
So, please refer to the yeah, but yeah,
There's like a really nervous vibe.
Yeah.
Normally everyone's like, woo, excited. I feel like everyone's a bit nervous.
15 seconds. Go guys.
Here we go. Ultra X 50 England. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Off we go! Oh, I'm loving this. Look at all these people. And we're off. I love it that everyone pegs off at the start. Thank you.
It's a good excuse for an early break.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot we've got our names on our numbers. They're like, go on, Nicola. Really confused me. There's a tiny bit of a bottleneck there at the start. So, trying not to get carried away with all the fast guys who've absolutely bombed off. It's going to be a long day. First couple of miles are difficult, just need to settle into a pace. All of a sudden, just as we started, the weather's like lifted, it's like a different day. You can see the tops, it all looks beautiful, and the sun's even trying to come out. Hooray! First uphill, first rule of ultra running, walk the hills. They're all running. Why are they running? It's uphill. What a day for it. The scenery is just gorgeous. Look at this. They're actually stunning. Here they all come. Oh my goodness, what a path. The views. Oh, the peaks look incredible. A little bit overgrown on this path. Just fighting through all the bracken. So excited for the views later as well. Hope it stays like this. Next hill. There's a lot more walkers on this hill than the last one. Everyone flew up the last one. But look, it's quite cool because you can see where we've wiggled through the bracken. What a place to be running. The cloud is rolling in now. Few spots of rain. I don't really know the Peak District that well, so I didn't really know what to expect in terms of views. In terms of elevation, this race is sort of similar to the Yorkshire Three Peaks. Obviously the distance is longer, so it's about 6-7 miles longer than the Yorkshire Three Peaks. But yeah, elevation's similar. Actually, the peaks are beautiful. Just enjoying the views on this uphill. Another hill. The views are still amazing, but we're not even 4 miles in yet. So like this race, it's pretty hard to get yourself going. Because this is at the 3rd or 4th hill that everyone's been walking, so it'd be nice to have a nice long runnable section, but the views are up here, so I guess I'm not complaining. I'm just about to head up the next hill. You can see everybody zigzagging up and then working their way across the top. It actually looks really, really nice. Maybe if I stop and zoom in. Can you see people? And then just along the very top there, that's Snake up there. The wind has picked up. It's definitely got a lot colder, but the scenery's got better. Sort of feels a bit more like we're in the middle of nowhere now. Which is lovely. I've been getting caught up in other people's races, so there's quite a few people doing this. It's hard to run your own race, so I'm just trying to remind myself, just walk the bits you want to walk, run the bits you want to run, just enjoy it. Poppy's had a cold this week, so she was off school on Friday. I'm not feeling great. It's definitely not a race I'm going to win. I'm out for a beautiful day in the Peak District. Like I said, I've never run here before, so trying to enjoy it and see what it has to offer. You can see people coming from so far in the distance. The sun's out, there's a little bit of blue sky and you can just see all the colours up there on the hill. It looks so nice. We've been going for over an hour and I've not eaten anything yet. I've only had a few sips of drink and I've just got squash. So I think I need to keep an eye on my fueling today. You can just sort of feel with a technical course like this and a busy race, it's probably going to be a bit difficult to remember to fuel. So camera away, and we're going to have some chocolate. It's the chocolate bar with the view. Oh, stunning, absolutely stunning. Just running along the tops now. Oh my goodness, the view's open up here, but it is exposed. Insanely windy across here. So I better get a move on. Running across the peat bogs on this moor is amazing. They're pretty dry and it's just so bouncy. So fun to run on. Uphill. It is amazing going through all these peat bogs because you suddenly see these bits that are so deep. I can totally understand that when it's wet you just go in up to your waist. This bit is so cool. Look at these rocks. They're amazing. Runners snaking all the way for miles. And then hello Peak District. Hello High Peak. Oh, I've lost the runners in front of me now. Let's keep up with them. I can see them. Battling this headwind is really sapping my energy, and I sort of feel like I'm on lazy, tired legs, so I keep nearly tripping over. That's not what we want. So I'd like the wind to ease and some fresh legs, please. Just looking out, we've run, I wonder if you can still see runners coming along the edge here. I did not enjoy that bit. A few bits felt a bit too edgy for me. This next bit looks really good though. But I'm not enjoying it as much as I want to be. Oh, I don't know why. Actually, it's probably because I'm due to start my period in the next few days. I just feel grumpy and emotional. I feel really close to tears for absolutely no reason at all. But on the bit back there that was edgy, I just had to keep thinking, you know about the box. So just look at a little box in front of you and just keep running in that box. Because if I looked off to the side, I just thought, oh, I feel scared. Hopefully we'll be coming to a checkpoint soon. There's some people just stopped appreciating the views up here. It's a beautiful place to be, but maybe next year for my birthday I'll get myself a spa day or something rather than entering myself in an expensive ultra for my birthday. I am pleased to be out here doing it though. Just as I was sort of not really feeling it, we've done this bit here, which is ridiculously cool. Like these rocks, look at those, and then a view. That's cheered me up. 8 miles in, just coming up to the first checkpoint now. We've just had a really long, very steep descent off there. It's actually been really funny because the boys in front of me were doing lots of ballet. So we were all having a right giggle because it was so slippy and technical, just so steep. But here we are at the checkpoint, hooray! Yay, thank you.
Nice one, Nicola, well done.
Thank you. There we go, stepping stones leading out of the first checkpoint. You can just see the runnable part of that descent snaking down to the checkpoint there, and the river crossing, and we are going this way. The checkpoints at this race are a funny one. So in terms of ultras, it's a pretty expensive one, £90 for 50k, which I think is quite a lot. And the checkpoints only give you water, no food. Also, it said in the race information a few days beforehand, which I'd not really realised when I entered, but they're sponsored by Veloforte. They'd done some posts on Facebook and Instagram saying that there'd be some nutrition at the checkpoints. I checked the registration, they said there wasn't. People have just been a bit confused as to whether there is or isn't going to be fuel, or whether just water at the checkpoints. So at that checkpoint there, they had about 8 bars left. There's probably 150 people behind me, I guess. So hopefully people aren't relying on that. The race told us not to rely on it, but their social media post did make it sound like there would be some fuel from the sponsors. So we'll see what the next ones are like. I've got a super heavy bag because I've got everything I need, but it's no fun when you've not got a picnic to choose from. I absolutely love getting to a checkpoint and seeing what I fancy, and yeah, if they've got salted potatoes or peanut butter sandwiches, or whether you want some Jaffa cakes, or yeah, anyway, technical descent done, checkpoint done. Let's crack on. I think we follow the river now for a while. It's really pretty here, following the river. The sun's come out, but just not feeling it today. Not feeling it. I think it's because maybe I've got Poppy's cold. I keep nearly falling over. And on technical terrain like this, it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. And I sort of am questioning my life choices because Al and Poppy are at Pateley Show today and I quite want to be with them. I miss them. I'm like tripping over in the Peak District. Oh, my water bottle keeps leaking. That's making me grumpy. I cannot stop it. So once I finish this one, I'm going to switch it for the one in my bag because that one is not leaking. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Try and pick my mood back up. Third of the way round. I can do this. Something's gone wrong ahead. So we obviously cross the river. Then there's loads of people on the other side. Half going off up this way. And these guys were all going off that way. But if you can see, they're now coming back. So I think that was a little follow the leader the wrong way. Oh no, that lady's gone right. I think we're going left. Cross the river, go left. Everyone's going wrong. Oh no. Good to know it's not just me having a bad day at the office. Thank you. Right, crossing the river as the rain starts to come. Hopefully that'll clear off. But yeah, up here and then we're definitely going left. Not right. You don't want to go wrong. Oh, I could just sit there in those ruins, just eat the food in my bag. I never get like this. Proper cannot be bothered. This path is pretty overgrown, which is making it really fun. I actually really like bits like this. It's a bit Jurassic Parky with the sort of high ferns in the valley, following the river. I'm sort of liking this bit. Trying to cheer myself up. It's such a strange weather day. It's like little spots of rain. It's absolutely black on the horizon. And then the sun's out, illuminating some amazing rocks up here. I'm running in arm warmers today because the forecast on a day like today, which goes from sun to cloud to rain and including really windy exposed tops, it just means that you can roll them down like this on these runnable sections where I've got enough body heat, sun's coming out, it's not too cold, and then on the tops I can just roll them up, be in a long sleeve really quickly. So I love arm warmers for days like today. Not going that way, it's flagged up ahead. Stunning scenery. Path there going up to that peak, which I thought we were doing. We are not, so I am pleased. I will carry on this flat path gladly towards the sunshine over there. The rain has stopped, it just got pretty heavy. Everyone stopped and got jackets on, but I figured I'd ride it out. And although it was heavy rain, it passed really quickly. That's the problem with a day like today. There's no right kit to wear. But arm warmers definitely help. We're going along this narrow path, and then Kinder Reservoir is just over there, and then after Kinder Reservoir we've got two really big climbs. Just climbed up to the top of Kinder Reservoir. It's so low, there's not a lot of water in there at all. We've just had a bit chatting and it's made such a difference to my mood. It's like this runnable bit with company and yeah, feeling so much better now. Quite want to get to the next checkpoint. It's got really hot actually all of a sudden. What happened to the heavy rain? What a crazy day. But it's beautiful up here. Look at that. Checkpoint 2. Here we are. And I just saw Chris Pask, who none of you know who he is, but uni friends in the middle of the Peak District. Uni friends from Leeds. How random is that? So anyway, right, here we are. Ooh, there's fuel at this checkpoint. Lots going on at the checkpoint. Enjoying getting some fuel, filling up our water, and then hoping these ladies are ready to go because I quite want to stay with them because they're such good company. Checkpoint 2 done. Left the checkpoint with company, and we're on another hill. So another walk. Oh, yeah. But yeah, nearly halfway. I can hear these guys chatting about it. So that feels good. Definitely turn around in spirit. There's less than 8k to the next checkpoint of sort of 7 or 8 miles between those ones. So yes, let's get up this hill. Been walking for so long now on like this never-ending hill, and we've still got loads to go. Oh, this hill looks horrific. You see the people going up there. Oh, here comes the sun. It looks hard, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, someone's on their hands and knees. Oh dear. Anyway, up. Feel like we're on the top of the world now. Oh, it is stunning up here. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure yet if the climb was worth the views because my legs hate me. I really hate me. Look at this though. I was definitely questioning my life choices on that climb. My goodness. But this is a gorgeous trail. This is our little gang.
New friends.
Yay!
New friends.
Ultra friends. Russ, Hayley, Holly. They are smashing it. Sun's come out. It's runnable now. But Russ has drunk all his water and needs a checkpoint.
Yeah.
We need a checkpoint. Hopefully there'll be one soon. Look at this sky now. It is gorgeous. It's brightened up a bit. Just coming up to checkpoint 3. Hey, thank you. Seemed like this bright little bit in the dark clouds. Oh, good, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to fill.
Oh, it's just started to rain. I'm not 100% sure if we're on the Great Ridge or not. But this is a Great Ridge. If it's not the Great Ridge, it's a great ridge.
It's an ace ridge.
It's an ace ridge. Let me show you the view. Look at this. Whoa, all the way down into the valley. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And then runners coming down up there. But I better keep going, otherwise I'll lose my team. I'm loving this. Holly and Hayley and Russ. I'm going to catch them up. The dream team. Yeah, your gate will slow them down. There we go, I've got them up. We've got less than 10 miles to go now. I'm just topping up on my sports nutrition. Because this race started at 10 o'clock, so because it goes through lunchtime, you get hungry. So I've got Greg's vegan sausage roll. Totally standard sports nutrition. It's exactly what I fancy. I'm so excited. We've just passed the Blue John Cavern and we're on this road which we think Holly was damaged in a landslide, should we say? Earthquake? What are you going to go for? We don't know. But it's pretty cool. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. It just sort of drops off. Ooh, I'm excited. So it's raining and my camera won't like being out, but I'm excited by a road that just falls off the edge. But I'm going to put my camera away now, protect it from the rain, and then we've got one more climb. Is it one more climb? One more big climb. The final checkpoint. Hooray, we are at. Thank you. We are at the final checkpoint. Oh, thank you so much. Leaving the final checkpoint. Gonna eat the other half of my sausage roll. 6 miles to go. Can't believe it actually. That's yay, we're doing it. We only ran about 10 steps and then we're going uphill. And you know, you walk the hills. First rule of ultra running. And a really good runner in my running club has a rule. What would a marble do? If a marble would roll back down it, you walk it. A marble would be so rolling back down that. Heading up our last big climb. Tired legs. Something like 7 or 8k to go. So not too bad. Nearly there. And I've just finished my Greg's sausage roll. So I sort of feel like that is my eating done, which is good. Don't really need to worry about that now. We're overtaking people on the 125 and we're feeling smug about it. We don't care. I don't care that you did 75k yesterday. How come you haven't finished yet? No. Oh look, apparently it's his fault. Everyone's been so friendly today. It's actually been amazing chatting to everybody. And to have Holly. Me and Holly have been together for ages now. So that's been really, really lovely. Up to Lewes Hill. It is a slog. So we've got to get up this bit and then along, and I don't know if you can just make out people going up the second peak. That's where we're going. Turns out the other one wasn't the Great Ridge. We are now starting the Great Ridge. The clouds, the weather's closed in, it's minging. This is not good weather. And the views are fading rapidly. Let me see if I can show you any. Not really. Can't really see a lot, can you? Anyway, heading across the Great Ridge over to Mam Tor. And then back down to Edale to the finish. Camera's going to go away before it breaks. Well, not only could I not film Great Ridge because it was just white and very wet, the rain really set in. It's pretty heavy rain. It has been into the finish, but just finished, just over 32 miles. Ultra X, England 50. Oh, so yeah, just over 32 miles, just over 8 hours. My battery lasted in my watch. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty hungry. A huge thanks to Holly. Couldn't have done it without her. It was amazing to meet a trail friend and to run together. Really kept me going. So big thumbs up from me. I must say, a little bit disappointed that the checkpoints didn't really have any food. They had a few bars from the sponsors, but there is no food and drink at the finish. I mean, there's a cafe where you can go and buy your own, but I sort of want just some water. And there is water, but I don't want to put it in with my sports drink, which is a bit, I've been drinking for hours. So I'll go and get my drop bag. I've got a Coke in there, but it would make a difference just to have something nice at the end. But I'll go and get my bag. It's been a little while since the race, and I need to film an outro for this video. So I didn't realise at the time, but I was fighting off a virus when I ran the race. So my COVID test came back negative, but the doctor said they think it was COVID. Either way, I had some sort of post-viral fatigue. Basically not got out of bed for 10 days. It's been awful. And it'll be interesting for me to look back through the race footage, because I definitely didn't feel myself during that race. I don't know if I do mention that I just wasn't feeling it. Normally, I absolutely love being out there on the trails, but I did find it really hard work. I just wasn't feeling right. I was tripping over my feet more than usual. My balance felt terrible, but it makes sense now. I was really poorly. Checking back in on the 3 new things that I tried during the race, the zinc oxide sports tape was incredible. Why have I not used that before? I have no idea, but I would definitely be using it from now on, so can't recommend that enough. Anybody who experiences chafing below your sports bra, just tape it. Why have I not done that? The Dex Shell socks paired with, I had a light pair of Injinjis underneath and my Lone Peak Ultras on top. Super comfy combination, had dry feet. Obviously the weather did turn, so it turned out I did need my waterproof socks, and I stayed dry. Didn't cause me any problems, not one blister, so happy feet, happy Nicola. And the third thing I tried was Tailwind. So I have wanted to try that for ages. It was great to try it, and I know now that it's fine for me in a race. I can pretty much eat and drink anything usually. I didn't love the flavour. I thought it tasted a tiny bit chalky. I just love having drinks that I really enjoy, which is why I don't tend to use sports drinks, but I'll keep searching for my perfect sports drink. If you've got any recommendations, then pop them in the comments. But yeah, until then, I'll keep using my chewable hydration tabs, electrolyte tabs, and doing it that way. I think I just love drinking water. So my 3 things worked well. No, you shouldn't try things in a race, but happy ending. Last thing to mention is the race itself. So I was a little bit disappointed on the day at the finish line when we just got a medal. I was expecting a nice drink, something to eat, a goodie bag, I don't know, just something that wasn't just a medal. It was £90 for 50k. For me, I think that's quite expensive. If you paid for race parking and a t-shirt as well, it was £125. What Ultra X have said is that it's a step up to their multi-day events. So it's the sort of start to get you practicing what it would be like to be more self-sufficient in like a self-supported multi-day event. And apparently their multi-day events are really competitively priced. I've not looked at those, but what I would say is if you're putting on a 50k, I mean, it probably needs to have the things that other 50k's have. I don't know. I didn't enjoy paying for the experience for stepping up to a multi-day event in sort of practicing carrying and buying my own food and drink, because I want to pay for you to give me food and drink at the checkpoints. I love my checkpoint picnics. I love getting to a checkpoint thinking, oh, what do I fancy? But they did have good race pictures. Race photography was included, and they did have medical support at all the checkpoints. But again, like say my local Punk Panther races, they have full medical support also. So yeah, if race photography and super well marked courses, actually, I must say, if navigation is what puts you off running an ultra marathon, these may be the races for you, because they're incredibly well taped. Now I love having a map. It made me slightly anxious to go out there without a map and compass. But I enjoy navigation, but I know it does put a lot of people off, so this might be a race to consider for you if you're loaded. No, it's just a bit expensive for me. So yeah, I think I'll be sticking to ultras where they give me a picnic, because that's what I enjoy, but we're all different. So yeah, it's nice to know there's something out there for all of us. The route was great, the Peak District is great. I'll have to get out there and run the Great Ridge at some other point. I need to show you the Great Ridge. It looked great, but we couldn't really see the views. So yeah, the Great Ridge and I have some unfinished business. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you've enjoyed it, all the usual things, give it a like, share the video, comment below if you have got any recommendations for things, and either top tips or race companies, things like that, races that you recommend. Please don't recommend any races on a Saturday though. People keep sending me races that are on a Saturday and I can't miss parkrun. Can't do it. So if parkrun can be incorporated, or if they're Sunday races, then amazing. But Saturday races, can't do them. Anyway, I will see you on the next adventure, which I think it will be parkrun at the weekend. I think we're going to do Cross Flats parkrun in Leeds. So I will see you there. Take care and happy running.